was just drinking and fucking, man.
He was in the clubs. I was telling you.
Yeah, yeah. I don't.
Well, I
He
think
did not
Keyshawn could go to
train for that.
47. Keyshawn could easily go to 47.
I think Keyshawn should go to 41st though because he's so aggressive. He got to take his time, bro.
You
He
you
can't jump
saw
in there.
that you saw that what's his name? Who's the dude who got knocked out by Bacoli?
Oh, Jared Anderson.
You seen
You
that
know.
fight?
I started watching it this morning and I stopped because it was boring as hell. And I was tired because I had a busy day yesterday, man. And I was sick too. I was trying to go. Remember, I said I was going to be going live and stuff. I couldn't. I had got sick, so I'm just getting back in the gym and getting back healthy. But this is the thing, Jared Anderson. The reason why he lost so bad to Bacoli, I seen a video of him saying, "Oh, I got to learn that I'm not the biggest and the baddest." No, that's not why you lost. He lost because he already had 1 foot out of boxing. He always was talking, "Oh, I'm thinking about retiring in 2 years. I don't really love this, da da da." And now you're dealing with somebody in Bacoli that's hungry. So basically, it was like a rich, spoiled motherfucker that's always eating, always out of shape, always just living his life, versus somebody that's been starving and they just need an opportunity.
He looked it kind of out of shape in that last fight, and he was getting clipped. I thought he was gonna get stopped in one of the rounds. I was like,
Well,
bro,
his problem is when he gets hit. The problem with him is they let that man develop fighting against cruiserweights. So now he thinks he is the Terminator and he can walk through walls.
I think Jai Opetaia will stop him.
Oh yeah, man, Opatai is really good with them angles, and he has crisp punching. But he's another dude that think he can walk through walls. His last fight, even though he beat that dude, he took some hot shit, man.
Yeah, he did. So Keyshawn, what you grade him now after that?
I can't grade nobody. This how I'm looking at boxing from now on. The only way we know who's who is when the who's fight each other. Until then, I don't give a fuck what you do to Dennis Baranchik in the club. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about what you do to what Tank do to Frank Martin, another dude that they claim was always in the club. I don't care about what they do to these guys that aren't legends. I don't care about what they do to these guys that haven't even proved that they're great in their era. They haven't even proved that they're very good in their era. So until these dudes start fighting each other, everything else doesn't even matter.
I feel like lightweight's the most stagnant, but we already know why.
Lightweight is stacked because
No, I mean
a lot
like
of these
these
dudes,
guys ain't really fighting each other
well,
though.
they're not fighting each other, but also a lot of these dudes weight bullies, man. Yo, that boy Abdullah Mason is 5'9" with a 74-inch reach.
You see how he crushed that dude who Rolly fought? Rolly was
Man,
giving him his
Abdullah
best,
Mason, it was like he had a damn bat in the ring.
bruh.
Boom, cracking him,
He
boom.
he could go to 40. He need to be at 40. He don't need to be at 35. Ain't no point unless
But
he's trying to get a
but I
bag
think
and
that he
fight
should
like.
be at 35 though. But the thing is, how long are y'all gonna do all of this? Oh, he don't got enough fights. He's not ready. David Morrell jumped in there, and if you ask me, I broke that fight down on Patreon. That fight could have easily been ruled a draw because Morrell came on so strong in the second half of the fight, and he got the knockdown. You see, the referee tried to hurry up and take it from him. You feel me?
Yeah,
You watched the fight when the referee tried to take the point from him,
yeah. He deducted it because he did a late hit.
but Benavidez did the late hit first. The bell
Uh,
had rung, and Benavidez hit Morrell. Morrell
I'm
hit his
gonna.
ass
They
back.
already got it posted up. I only watched it the live. I only watched it
Oh
live
no, I watched the fight. I got the full fight on Patreon, man. But David Benavidez hit David Morrell,
with an
right?
uppercut. Or no, no.
I'm talking about after the bell. After the
Yeah.
bell. Morrell hit him back after the bell because he like, what the fuck? You hit me after the bell. The referee took a point from Morrell.
I
He said, how you get the fight,
I
KJ?
feel like I don't feel like I feel like he could have won, but I still think give him Benavidez
This the thing
the
though. You
edge
only
because of
seen it
reach.
one time. I watched the fight 3 times, Mr. Incredible.
Yeah,
When I tell
but
you,
if they rematch, I feel like it'll be the same results.
hell no. If David Morrell gets some more experience, he'll beat Benavidez.
Well, you don't get experience unless you're in the ring with other people.
Yeah, that motherfucker just fought Dave Benavidez. That was great experience right there. Now, if David Morrell
Who
get a
you
couple
think
more
he gonna
fights,
fight next? Who you think he
it
gonna
don't
fight
it
next?
don't matter as long as he keeps fighting and stay active. The man's gonna get better.
You heard about Richardson Hitchens fighting Tio in May
Man,
on
I
that
don't
Canelo card?
look. Look, I ain't gonna lie.
I've never been a Richardson Hitchens fan, so I hope he beat the shit out of Tio, bro.
Cause T.O. been talking about the watermelon and the bananas, but it's
Bro,
the thing though.
he and you know it's just because he begging for a check. He begging all these
No,
boys
but
trying to
why
get.
won't he look? Listen, T.O. sent you watermelon and banana. Whoop his ass, and then after you whoop his ass, eat some watermelon in the ring because watermelon is good for you. A lot of times they try to trick black people and make us think it's something. No, watermelon is good for you. You know what I mean? I'm allergic to bananas personally, but watermelon is good for you. So all it is, black people and watermelon, you should be eating watermelon. You know what I mean? That's like black people in the sun. It's good for you. It may not be good for everybody else. It's good for you. Keyshawn need to go whoop T.O. ass and then eat some watermelon afterwards and let him know, yeah, I'm black. I got, nappy hair, big lips, and I just knocked his ass out. Bring me a watermelon.
This
It is
this
what it is.
this guy in the comments said Tio by knockout. But not to Hitchens. Hell no, Hitchens never been knocked out, and
Bro,
it's hard as fuck to knock him
T.O.
out.
and Hitchens. T.O. and Hitchens, they they like incomplete fighters, bro. They're incomplete. And I'm not really a fan of neither one of their styles. T.O. can only fight going forward. Hitchens really can only fight going backward, and Hitchens only throw one or two punches at a time, even though he's really athletic and tall as hell, long ass arms. You know who I want to see? I want to see Hitchens fight uh Keon Davis.
Well, the winner of that fights Ryan if Ryan gets to
They
his
getting
prime.
Ryan. And it's another thing. It's another thing, Mr.
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah, yeah. Ryan got
Your
a.
boy,
Go ahead.
hold up. Let me break this down for you. Your boy Abdullah Mason, right? Abdullah Mason knocked out the guy that Rolly fought. Rolly couldn't even knock that dude out. Now Rolly about to fight Ryan. Abdullah Mason's supposed to be calling for that fight right now, man. He's supposed to be saying, Rolly, look what I
Man, that
did to
boy
the
ain't
dude
finna
that
do
you
that
just fought.
shit. I don't
Yeah, but
think
I'm
it's even
tired. I'm
him. His
tired of
team,
the
his team finna be like, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. He ain't got
man. I'm
enough
tired of
fight.
the ass with that.
He
Hey,
he
for the
not
people in the
ready.
chat
He's
that's
just a
watching,
prospect still. He's 20 years old, bro. Come on
man,
now.
please. 20 years old, it was dudes taking over boxing, man. That's some bullshit. That boy ready. But listen,
Yeah.
he better than Rolly right now, and Rolly about to fight Ryan. But
Bob
for the
Aaron,
guys,
yeah, yeah.
for everybody that's
Jordan's
watching
right.
in the chat, I'm about to start my timer, my 30-minute timer. So the grace period over. After that, every 10 minutes, I gotta gross at least $10 on the Cash App. That way we can keep the live going.
Jordan right. As once Anderson Big Baby got knocked out, he was like, hell no. Y'all
Well,
invest in
first
this.
off, Mr. Incredible, Bob Arum told Big Baby don't even get up in there.
I know. Cause he already knew he was matching his ass.
Bob
Once he
said,
would have got exposed, he would have
uh,
been like, hell no.
Bob said, I really never wanted him in there. With such a big puncher, I would have never lined my guy up for failure. I just want my guys to win and make money for me.
Yeah, that's a good ass impression. That sounds just like his ass.
That
That
motherfucker
or you
Bob.
remember the time where Tank and Loma was supposed to fight, and they asked him, "Oh, how do you feel about the Tank versus Loma fight?" And he's like, "Look, I could be getting in the ring with Mike Tyson. It doesn't mean that it's gonna happen." Like
I
he was like,
remember that shit. You funny as hell, boy. I remember
he,
that. I could be jumping in the ring with Iron Mike. Anybody could fight. Do you want to fight? I could hook you up tonight. That boy Bob Arum. Bob Arum doesn't want his fighters to take any risks. Bob Arum has been ruining boxing for so long. And it's not just him, it's just the promoters. At the end of the day, these guys don't have the marketability. I'm talking about the promoters, and they don't know how to really talk that talk because you could rebuild a fighter after they lose, but you have to keep pushing them. And also, you have to have respect to the opponents when you win because that's going to change the culture where people say, okay, just because this guy got knocked out, everybody else is still respecting him. Let me still put some respect on his name. But you got guys like Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins. When their guy beats somebody, they want to show their ass. But when their guy loses, they're nowhere to be found. That produces a bad culture. People see that and people follow after that.
Loma retiring, bro. Mark my words.
Yeah, Black Caesar said Loma not fighting none of these. ends.
Nah.
Yeah,
He wanted Barenchik to win so he could
yeah,
get
he
a
did. He
unified
would have jumped
title
in there
and
with Barenchik,
retire.
and they would have fought each other in Ukraine.
In Ukraine, ain't there a war still over there?
Oh yeah, well, they claimed it, but they over there chilling. Loma and them be over there training and all that. This the thing though, bro.
Every
For
time the
real.
boys gotta go, they like we gotta go train in the army and shit. I'm gonna fuck with y'all boys.
Right. It says, okay, so look, this I proposed this in one of my videos. I don't know if you saw it, but Keyshawn might as well go ahead and fight Shakur.
Man,
Because listen, listen,
enough of
listen.
this brother shit. Then one of y'all need to move up.
No,
It was
no,
no
no, they
point. It
don't need
was
to
no
move
point in
up. They
him
don't
getting
need to
that
move
belt
up,
if
bro.
that's the case.
Listen, they don't need to move up. They need to fight each other because you could take Tank out of the entire equation. You could take Tank Davis out of the entire equation. What's the point of having Tank with all of this power? Oh, I don't want to fight nobody. I'm about to retire. Okay, cool. Go and retire. You know Loma's not gonna fight you, but y'all both boys. Y'all can make the fight happen. Y'all
I don't know
close
why
to
he
each other.
doesn't just vacate.
Matter of fact, I'm a make a video with Terrence Crawford and Keyshawn. I mean Sean Porter. After Terrence whooped that ass, they went and they played spades like men. They made each other millions of dollars and went and played spades like men. You feel me?
Yeah,
So that's something that's easily attainable for Shakur and Keyshawn. What are y'all sitting around waiting? They say I think Lamont gonna be the one for Tank. I actually don't, bro. I sparred with Lamont. He tried to knock me out. He couldn't do it, and then he posted like 3 punches he hit on me. But then I watched some other sparring with him and some dude to prepare me for the Tank fight. And he stopped the dude in the sparring. So I don't think he's sparring the right guys. Because when I sparred him, we did 4 rounds. 4 rounds, I was tired as a motherfucker. He was tired. World champion, breathing hard because I know how to do what I know how to do. And he had me tired because he know how to do what he know how to do. But then I seen sparring and him just stopping dudes. I was like, oh yeah, that's not good. No bueno. Because Tank not gonna fold. So you need to spar somebody that provide real resistance. And it all starts in the mind. The reason I was able to get in there with 4 rounds with the world champion and I ain't get dropped, I ain't get stopped because mentally I feel like I'm a bad motherfucker. So I'm not going. But you got some guys, they come in there and they want to kiss ass because you're a champion. They not be able to give you good work because they look at you as being better than them. You feel me? So it's all mental. They said like Floyd and Judah. But it's not just Floyd and Judah. Ali fought one of his friends. I think he fought him in Lansdowne, Maryland. Shakur gonna lay another egg against another power puncher, KJ.
hell no.
You was in DEA win recently. Fuck is the DEA? DEA. That's some police. That's the government, ain't it? DEA. No, I sparred that man like 2 months ago, bro.
I haven't seen any like pre-fight interview or anything from Schofield. I
Bro,
think
Schofield
Shakur.
been in hiding. That man scared as a motherfucker.
I think
They
Shakur is
talk
gonna
all that
wash
big
his
shit.
ass.
They talk all that big shit on Twitter, but you don't see that. Like you said, you don't see him outside with the people talking trash. They scared as a motherfucker.
He got it. He was promoting that shit before it even, the fight even
But
was
when
a
the
thing.
fight now the fight is here, we ain't here. And it's another thing too. This is why boxing's so boring. These motherfuckers could be talking, bro. Could be popping every day, popping that shit on TikTok live, on YouTube live, popping that shit. Y'all have names for yourself, but they scary. And like Tank said, I don't want to become a meme. All that weak ass shit. Talking about you don't want to become a meme. Boy, you got 10 million in the bank. Who gives a fuck? Grab a hold of your balls. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's wrong with these guys.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and go in there and be a fucking
All
warrior.
the time. All the time you gotta say fuck it because at the end of the day, everybody that you trying to impress or that you trying not to let down, all these motherfuckers go the same place you go. They all go
Yeah,
to the dust. They all go to the ground.
the only
They look
reason
up.
I feel
Go
like
ahead.
he go ahead.
No, you go ahead because
No. The only reason I think Tank feels that way, he ain't never faced a dog like him. Everybody who fought him laid down, except Pitbull, but Pitbull didn't have the skills to really
yeah, Pitbull was
capitalize
dog,
on
bro.
that.
But my
But
whole thing
everybody
is
else,
this:
go ahead.
Tank feel that way because Tank ain't never have no real male guidance. He had that street shit with Calvin and them, but he ain't have a real man tell you. Like when I was younger, right? I grew up with my uncle, and I was young. I said, "Oh man, I want to work out so I get a six pack and get the girls." You know, my uncle said, he said, you work out for yourself. You don't never work out to impress no girl. You don't never work out to do this. You don't. When you do something, you do it for you. So when you living like that, that's that autonomy. You know what I mean? That's you now. You your own king. You your own president. So it don't really matter what the people around you is thinking. That's how a men's supposed to think. Tank's supposed to be able to get knocked out, walk around. Yeah, I got knocked out. I'm Tank Davis. It is what it. You already a success. There's men who get knocked out in boxing. They don't even sniff the money that you got. But Calvin and them couldn't sit him down and put that wisdom in him because they on the street shit. They can't give him the real man wisdom. They give him the street. Oh, don't be over there in them streets, young, and go ahead keep your gat on you. They give him all
Nah,
that
Floyd
bullshit.
tried to tell him he didn't want to listen. Every
No,
time he
Floyd
told
couldn't. He couldn't. Tank could have absorbed that shit from Floyd because Tank not used to that. You see, because Floyd father put that in him. Floyd father
not
put that masculinity in him.
not now he seemed like more in a calmer place.
That
Like
because he getting older. Tank 30 now, so his brain is expanding. Plus, he's been away from that hood. That hood is no good, man. The hood is no good. But I want to get back to these fights. I truly believe Keyshawn and Shakur need to fight, and they need to fight 2, 3 times. I'm talking about back to back. They can set boxing on fire. They both have everything, and they got to put that friendship aside. Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas was friends, man. That's some old bullshit. And they both selling themselves short. They're selling
shit.
themselves tremendously, drastically short, man.
A unification has to happen at least at the end of the year, no matter who is by. Like Loma ain't fought since last year, one fight. He need to fight again. He got a belt. He either gonna relinquish that shit or he gonna fight somebody.
They said, who's Shakur's trainer? Ain't his grandfather? At this
Yes,
point, Shakur,
it's Willie Moses or Wally
Shakur
Moses.
training his damn self, man. He been boxing for so long, he training himself. He don't
I
even listen
mean,
to Willie old ass no more.
he been boxing with him since he was like 5, and won his first at the nationals. I think at like
Once you hit a certain age, as a certain level as a boxer, they don't be listening to the Kawaki. It's $1 on the Cash App to come up, but they don't be listening to their peoples no more, man. Because it's just like, what's the point? I know you know so much. You start Shakur didn't learn stuff because he'd been around the world. He didn't learn stuff from different fighters, learn stuff with Bud, learn stuff with Bomac. You know, so it gets harder to listen to that one trainer as you grow and you bring it to that level that Shakur no more. You
you
don't
you
pay,
watched that Xander Zayas fight and that one dude who Roy
bro.
Jones Jr. was
I made a
coaching.
video on it,
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, Roy Jones cannot coach for shit.
bro. Roy telling him shit like building stuff around the hook, and it's like Roy, and it's not that Roy can't coach. Roy would be good if he had a good athlete. Roy be going out there with
This is the
the
Michael
subpar
Jordan effect,
athletes.
bro.
He be going out there with subpar athletes. Roy could coach. If Roy had Jamal Charlo, he'd be successful.
No, but it's like the Michael Jordan effect where he was running a team and shit. They was the sorriest team. It's like
Michael Jordan is still running the team, and they doing all right. But I feel
no,
what you're
I think he
saying because
sold it. He sold it, bro.
he not. I thought he still was a junk.
No, he sold it.
Oh, okay, shit.
He got all the talent in the world, but it's like if I try to teach you something, it's easy to me because I know how to do it. But I can't teach somebody else how to be that fast or how to shoot a layup in midair and shit and hold your body like that. Like it's easy for me, I can do it, but it's not something that's actually coachable.
This is the thing, bro.
He's not even an orthodox fighter. That's the thing. Like you can't even mimic what he 90% of the shit he did